All right, so we're gonna do the North Portland video, show you the map, all the hot areas, everything you need to know, but this one's gonna be a little bit different. Our main man, Addison Nett, lives there, so we're gonna surprise him. We're gonna kick open his door, and we're just gonna ask him straight up, what is it like to live in North Portland? So let's go, Hank. Kick it. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey with the Real Agent Now Group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and all about that NOPO, then make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We are helping so many people move, relocate here anywhere in the Southwest Washington, Portland Metro area, and we absolutely love it. If you are even thinking about making a move anywhere around here, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send us the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro.
What you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, buddies.
Dude, sorry to surprise you, man.
Hey, what's cracking?
So my people, everybody wants to know everything about North Portland, dude. I'm not even going to ask any questions. Just go. What's the vibe? Why are you there?
Oh my gosh, and I'm definitely the advocate for NOPO, for sure. So North Portland, referred to as NOPO. I think that this quadrant now is one of the last areas in Portland to appreciate. So personally, my primary residence is in North Portland. So some of the reasons I really like it is you've got some incredible views. Just for starters, this is exactly where Adidas headquarters is located, right on the bluffs looking down over the entire city. And then also University of Portland is right on that North Willamette Drive street. And I'll tell you, biking, running, some of the most spectacular areas to be with just the views and the runs. It's wonderful. From a lifestyle standpoint, you're super close to right downtown. Like literally 2-3 miles from downtown, hit a Blazer game, hit the back end of the Pearl, all back roads, no I-5, nothing. So I love that piece to it. Additionally, you got some hopping spots like the Canton area.
Going, cars going, people are singing in the streets. It's awesome. But no, this is historic Canton area. It's really.
What the? Hey, he wanted to be on YouTube, I guess.
There. That's what I'm saying. This place is absolute bonkers. But dude, I don't know.
Okay,
man.
so what do we got here?
So over here we got Posey's. It's a freaking killer coffee shop, matcha. They have fresh bakeries. It's one of my favorite places to go to get an apple fritter ball. We got the Canton Club right over here. That place is an institution. It's been around for 100+ years. We got Canton Tavern up here, which has great burgers. But as you can see, it's very just like a walkable, happening spot.
That small little strip with, you know, boutique shops, bars, restaurants, great for that Sunday morning brunch with the wife or the family, parks for days, dogs, all that great stuff. Lastly, I like to zip over to the main spot, Mississippi. So grab that food cart, some barbecue.
If you don't know by now, I am the biggest barbecue enthusiast, and there's a place, Matt's Barbecue. I follow it on Instagram. They have the best barbecue in the Portland Metro. And what's that I smell? The smoke from Matt's Barbecue. This is a great little area right here. They have a bunch of food carts. It's open. There's beers, coffee, tons of different types of food, and that's what you'll find here on Mississippi Ave.
Just, I love being centrally located. Last but not least, I know it's quite the run-on sentence, affordability.
Addison was just saying this is still one of the last parts of the city where you can get a house for under $300,000. But I actually just looked up on my trusty HomeSnap app. There's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath right around the corner, 900 square feet for 279 grand. Oh yeah, and then you get stuff that's up to the 700 range.
So these homes, you can still pick up 3 2s, 2 1s that are in the lower 300s, which is really hard to find. And I'll tell you, like, additionally, St. John's only being a mile and a half away, some of the coolest places like that bridge, Cathedral Park. This is where my wife and I did our engagement photos. They've got jazz fests, all sorts of things to attend during the summer. And it's just a super, super cool area, centrally located and affordable. So you hear a lot of kickback because North Portland has had some rough areas. And I'll be honest with you, it's still not perfect. That being said, 10 years ago, I wouldn't even ride my bike over there, and now I live there. When I'm investing in property, I want to be somewhere that still has some appreciation opportunity, and it's cleaning up. There are some areas that we're going to be straight up with you, like don't be here, don't be there. So connect with the team and talk about those specific spots, but NOPO, man, that's my place.
And that's why I love my guy, dude. No questions, no rehearsal, just bust on in and get to North Portland. So let's get you to that map. We're going to show a couple different areas and really dissect NOPO. Show me those Jordans, though.
I got the white on white, ice. Even with the rain, baby. Who said he can't wear white in the winter?
The thing I want to talk about in North Portland, there's basically 3 main areas. You're going to see, all of these little neighborhoods in here, but we're going to focus on 3 of them. And with that being said, we're going to focus on the farthest one, which is St. John's. St. John's is this pocket here. As I zoom in, I'll kind of zoom out so you can see it again. There's Vancouver. So this is what separates Vancouver and Portland, Washington and Oregon. You can see it right there. You're going to take the I-5 bridge, and then St. John's, it's like in this pocket right here. There is Smith Lake there. It's not really something you're going to go swim at, but it is very green around here. In fact, you have Cathedral Park, which is an iconic park that is right underneath the St. John's Bridge. Absolutely stunning. As Addie said, he got married. They actually snuck up on this bridge, took sick pictures. But St. John's downtown is now, it was an area, like he said, 10, 15 years ago, some of these areas you didn't want to be in. The little St. John's downtown area is so fun.
This historic downtown area has so much character and so many different shops and restaurants to enjoy. Not to mention the park. What do you like about this area?
I just like that it's like a super, it hasn't changed in 100 years. Like the prices are still super low.
Right.
100-year-old pricing.
There you go.
No, but super affordable living. They have a great farmer's market on the weekends where you can come in and get your vegetables. You can get some goods for your parties at night and on the weekend and having your guests over. And it still has that like old Portland feel, but only being like 4 miles from downtown Portland is super nice.
Now you do have the St. John Bridge, and what that does is actually takes you across over here kind of to the northwest Portland. I was right here just 2 weekends ago with the family. We were hiking. This is all trails. This is Forest Park, the biggest park in the United States. It's like in an actual city. And you can take this road right down here and it drops you to Highway 30. We saw the bridge, and then you can take this right into downtown. So you can take that bridge and get across anywhere. So commuting isn't bad. Plus, you can get right over here. This is Lombard Street, the main arterial road in here. It's going to have a lot of your chain stuff. That is kind of an area we talk about. St. John's, you can get off some of these roads and it can maybe get a little dicey, so we're definitely going to want to find your spot, but everything's cleaning up. Where we see a huge influx of young professionals is right here. This is the number 2 spot on Canton. This is the main street when you come into Canton. All right, so I was driving. The main Canton downtown area is right here, but you got to see this house right here. Oh my goodness. Is Denver Avenue. This Posey's Bakery, this is one that Jesse's talked about in a few videos, is his absolute favorite. This Cultured Caveman is a gluten-free restaurant, very highly rated. And then you have, of course, if I zoom in a little more, the Canton Club, iconic little dive bar that everybody raves about. But this Canton Park right here. In Canton Park here, and Addie's just got a little bit more info about like the parks around here.
Yeah, for the day-to-day lifestyle for someone living up here, parks are extremely important for 2 main reasons. One, if you've got kiddos, it's easy to run up, do some games. If you're single and living that lifestyle, there's a lot of underdog sports that take part here. So all through the spring and summer, you'll see kickball, softball, teams rallying up and doing fun activities.
We can't not go to the park and play. What do you got in your pocket? What? Stop. Wait, what do you got in your pocket? Rocks? Where'd you get those? You're seeing so much more affordability up in North Portland, and especially in this Canton neighborhood. And this whole Denver Avenue is a very walkable street. Cute shops, restaurants, bars, all independent. And then you have right up here, you can see these lines. The Max line comes right through here. So you can live right around this park, the downtown, and walk to the Max and get where you need to be. You're literally just a couple miles, minutes from Vancouver. You have Heron Lakes Golf Course right here. If you're a golfer, like this North Portland area, you have Heron Lakes, you have Columbia Edgewater, and you have Riverside, plus Broadmoor. You have 4 golf courses right here. You also have this Hayden Island and Jansen Beach, so there's a bunch of shopping right here. Bunch of strip mall shopping right in this Best Buy, Targets, all that stuff. And then you have Hayden. This is really cool. You see people paddleboarding here all the time, and there is a really cool place right here, Island Cafe. Go get you a brewski, hang out right on the Columbia River. Look at, there's downtown. So this Kenton, all that is just a quick drive down, and you have a couple of these side roads you can take as well. The most popular North Portland neighborhood where we are seeing everybody is right here, Boise. So this is Mississippi Ave. Right here though, where we're at, what's this?
This is Mississippi Ave, man. This is like one of the coolest, funkiest neighborhoods in all of Portland.
Real quick, dude, how has this place like just completely exploded and blown up lately in the past few years?
Yeah, so it's like right off of I-5. We're really close to downtown Portland, but it's completely just re-gentrified because it was a very inexpensive place to buy. And a lot of these people realized that there was just so much great entertainment, walkability down here. So they've started to remodel the houses, build in some condo infill, new construction and whatnot. But as you can see, like right down the street here and on the other side, it's just lined with funky shops, restaurants, bars, entertainment. There's taxidermy shops. There's tarot card reading shops. There's walk-in taco shops. It's like everything that you need if you love living a very entertaining life and having fun.
How close are we to downtown?
We are like a mile from downtown. Literally, like I just drove from my condo downtown. It took me 5 minutes.
So what are the options for people walking, biking?
You can walk, bike, scooter, Segway, magic carpet, whatever you want.
And it is loaded to the gills with some of the best restaurants and shops, bars. Porque No, probably one of the top Mexican restaurants, and they make a margarita mix there that, ooh, watch out, it will nip you. You got Ecliptic Brewing. You've got, actually right up here, you got Probst, if you can see that. This actually is the #1 account for kegs for the distributor. A lot of brewskis, and at the edge of it, if it's going to show it, that is right here, and this whole area right here is probably 15 different carts, food carts. Matt's Barbecue's in there. That's actually rated one of the best barbecue joints in the state of Oregon, definitely in Portland. So that's right there, and you walk this whole street. So all of these restaurants are incredible. Mississippi is it's just an exciting, entertaining place. We talk about the Northeast, Southeast, all these different areas and funky shops, but I would say that this place tops them all. Every single store is not a chain. They're all independent shops. There's a lot of tea shops, a lot of coffee shops. You're seeing a lot of professionals move in here. We're seeing a lot of people wearing suits, so you know they're living here and either working from home or going downtown. But that's just the difference we've seen in this area in the last few years. This is all Portland street art. I gotta check this out.
So here at the PDX Exchange, the coolest thing he was just telling me about this is that local artists will drop their art right here in this tray like this here, and then they put up on their Instagram page that they threw some art in this basket, and their followers will come in here kind of like a treasure hunt to find their art to purchase. I think that is like one of the coolest things that I've heard of, and it's definitely like a very discoverable thing.
It's motivated young professionals, you got retirees, and you just live a block or two off of here and you get to enjoy this. And now when you're down here, and actually right in this area right now, they are building a bunch of, condos, apartments in this area. And you also have a New Seasons and you have a Whole Foods. So it's very active. Okay, so this is super typical for North Portland. I want to turn you around. This is an area where you have super wide streets. There are some areas in Northeast, Southeast Portland where if there are cars parked along the sides, you literally have to wait while people get by you. But these streets are really wide, and if that's something you are looking for, make sure you reach out so we can find those areas. But I wanted to show you, you've got these style houses right here that have been built 100 years ago, 80 years ago, and completely remodeled. And then right in the middle of it is a bunch of new construction, infill, and just over the top of these houses and buildings, you've got roads like North Williams, you've got Shaver, you've got Fremont. So just driving into this neighborhood right here, I saw probably 50 different coffee shops, restaurants, bars, people walking everywhere, riding bikes. I probably saw like 20 people riding bikes to work, to whatever. And they're doing a bunch of new construction because they're literally adding infill everywhere. These are absolute hot spots. And these houses, if this is your style, they're completely remodeled, or you can find the ones that aren't, put your own touch on it and build that equity right away. And what you do need to know, if you didn't see the other videos, this is North Williams Ave right here. This is what separates North Portland from Northeast Portland. So everything to the east of this is Northeast, and everything to the west of North Williams is North Portland, and obviously east of the Willamette here. The beautiful thing is, you know, once I zoom out here, you get like the North Portland prices, so it's cheaper. And guess what? You are literally right here next to Alberta Arts, Irvington, Alameda, Grant Park. So we're all of these incredible restaurants. You got Fremont Street, Killingsworth, Ainsworth, Broadway. All of those are packed full of Portland's most iconic James Beard winning restaurants. And you get the prices over here. So your walking distance, ride your bike, take a scooter. You really get a really good advantage of living in North Portland for the prices, but getting to enjoy all of what North and Northeast Portland have to offer. All right, so for all those reasons, that is why the NOPO area is so desirable and why it is growing at such a rapid rate. If you want to find your perfect spot in NOPO, or if that's not your spot, let us help you find that perfect spot in the Portland Metro. So in order to do that, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.